Stocking up and getting ready for what could be a very bad storm. And we go to our reporter in Berlin, Matt McFarland. I understand you're on the Berlin Turnpike, where people have been stocking up.
Yeah, stocking up indeed. So it's been a very busy morning because with this blizzard on the way, most people have been making their plans, they've been preparing, and for plenty of folks, that means the 2Gs. We're talking about groceries and we're talking about gas. And you can see right here, this sicko on the Berlin Turnpike, it's been a steady stream of cars pulling up to the pumps all morning long. Folks not just gassing up their cars, but also making sure they have enough gas for their snow blowers and their generators. Gassing up his plow truck, Ted Marina is ready for whatever Blizzard Colbie throws his way.
I'm only doing this for my neighbors and my friends who call upon me, says, Ted, can you help me? I said, sure I can, because, that's what a good neighbor's supposed to do.
This morning, the line at this Citgo stretched onto the Berlin Turnpike with plenty of people topping off their tanks and fueling up long before the first flakes started flying. And if it wasn't gas, it was groceries.
Basically making sure I got enough water, batteries for the flashlight, flashlight.
Shoppers picking up staples like milk and water, to even shovels, firewood, and ice melt.
This could be a storm the likes of which we have never seen before.
The Department of Transportation, we're told, has all of their trucks out. They will be out throughout the storm, about 600 crews. As for the power companies, Governor Malloy says he has spoken to Northeast Utilities and United Illuminating. All tell us they have crews from out of state and even Canada on standby in case there are power outages, which obviously we are anticipating.
Look out for your neighbors, particularly if you have neighbors who are elderly or disabled.
Next breaking news, historic, life-threatening blizzard that could affect nearly 60 million people, plus airports, mass transit, shut down, travel bans across the region. People are ordered not to drive. And for many, this storm is just beginning. As it begins to head north, Boston may be hit hardest with a record-breaking 30 inches of snow.
Drifts, there'll be visibility problems, there'll be high winds. We've heard wind speeds that could easily go into the 30s, but could go up 40s, 50s, even 60s. We're not going to be shocked by that at all. That is a dangerous situation. If you're walking out there, you're very exposed. If you slip and fall, it could be a really bad situation. You may not be visible. So people need to assume it's not a night to be out walking around. And I think that's going to be the case for a lot of tomorrow as well. You want to add? 7 o'clock, only authorized vehicles. We don't want to see anything but authorized vehicles on the streets after 11. Plan ahead. If you don't have everything you need, go get it now and then get inside and stay inside. Again, schools will be closed tomorrow.
See through 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock tonight. By 9, we're going to see anywhere from, say, 1 to 5 inches across Connecticut. But this is, again, just the beginning. We're expecting to ramp up in a substantial manner overnight and into early tomorrow. So as we stop the clock again at 4 o'clock in the morning, look at how those totals basically adding 10 inches on top of what I just showed you. So we're already approaching 1.5 feet of snow by 4 o'clock in the morning. Take you a little bit farther in time as we take it at 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. Notice how we're closing in on the 30-inch total for some communities. And as we head through tomorrow late morning, early afternoon, about 24 hours from now, we could see anywhere from around 20 to 30 inches of snow here within the borders of Connecticut. And as we take it through tomorrow afternoon,
it is imperative that you have a plan in place to get home safely this evening before the heavy snow begins and remain there through the duration of the storm. The storm will no doubt will pose significant challenges. That's why we are working around the clock to mitigate problems as they arise. But we also ask that over the next 24 to 48 hours that our residents remain patient and get ready for the storm. We have been down this road before in Connecticut. Every time we have met the difficult challenges together. We are a resilient state, and we will get through this storm together. Be safe and have a plan to look out for yourself and your neighbors. And with that, I'll take questions on point.
9 p.m. total travel ban, I presume, is done in coordination with our neighbors?
Yes, I have had conversations, and DOT has had conversations with our neighboring states to the north, Rhode Island to the east, and Massachusetts. We are coordinating with them. We're waiting on an announcement in New York that probably will come early earlier than 9 p.m. We have not received their timing yet.
So what would be the procedure for lifting that?
When we lift it, we'll announce a lifting, just as we are.
If you see anything you believe is a life-threatening situation, call 911. And on a human level, look out for your neighbors, look out for the people
once it does, and it
in
forms
your
right
neighborhood,
here,
look out for
it's going
senior
to strengthen
citizens,
and
look out for
deepen
the
rapidly.
disabled,
It's going to be a
look out for
coastal bomb. It's going to really strengthen up and move up to the north. Let me show you the next couple of days. Here we go. It's not going to be a quick mover, unlike the one we had over the weekend where it was in and it was out. This one hangs around for at least a day and a half to 2 days as it moves up to the north. Tuesday, 4 p.m., it's still cranking out the heavy snow. Wednesday morning, it's still out there from Maine, so 20 to 30 inches of snow, it's a possibility, plus the wind off the ocean. Let me show you this. This is the next 24 to 48 hours. Most of that snow, the bullseye for the 20 to 30 inches, looks like it's going to be about New York City metro area through Connecticut into Massachusetts, including Boston, Hartford, you're in there, Providence, Rhode Island, Portland, Maine, and lower parts of New Hampshire and Vermont. 20 to 30 inches is a good possibility as that low just skirts the coastline over the next 2 days. I don't think we're going to get back to normal until probably Thursday with the air travel, but you can see the blizzard warnings in effect now from the Jersey Shore all the way through Long Island into areas by Connecticut, all the way up to Maine. We're talking that blizzard conditions up in Maine probably overnight tonight, but you're going to start feeling that around New York for the afternoon commute. Same with Boston as the winds pick up to maybe 50 to 75 miles per hour immediately along the coastline. Here's a radar picture right now. Baltimore, Washington, some light snow showers. Watch what happens, and I'm going to pause this right when it's off of Nantucket. Winds gusting to 59 miles per hour according to this model. I think it could be about 65, maybe 70 to 75 at times before finally it pulls away by Wednesday into Thursday, leaving us with just some light winds coming.
We're talking about the all-time snowiest here. Windsor Locks, 24 inches, set back in January 12th of 2011. And Mark, correct me, that was Benedict, correct?
That's Benedict, yes.
That was Benedict. Bridgeport, 30 inches of snow, and that was Charlotte, February 7th and 8th of 2013. So some pretty impressive snowfall totals, and it looks like these records might fall. All right, let's just quickly talk about blizzards. Heavy blowing snow, this is what defines a blizzard. You need at least 3 hours or longer of heavy blowing snow, winds 35 miles an hour or greater, and visibility that will be reduced to a quarter of a mile. And Mark, we are certainly going to have conditions like this.
Oh, we are indeed, Scott. It's going to be quite a storm, and we will be here every step of the way. Temperatures right now across the state.
Recapping, this is potentially a dangerous storm with significant accumulation of snow, heavy wind, and coastal flooding. It is imperative that you have a plan in place to get home safely this evening before the heavy snow begins and remain there through the duration of the storm. The storm will no doubt pose significant challenges.
It's a dangerous situation. If you're walking out there, you're very exposed. If you slip and fall, it could be a really bad situation. You may not be visible. Be careful. Stay safe.